but sometimes life doesn't go as planned. I also thought that it would be sunny in springtime. I was going to record this video earlier in Truckee, and there was like actually snow coming down. So over here on the eastern Sierra Nevadas, it is still feeling like winter. But the spring equinox just happened, and I have been feeling the spring detox itch. And it has been years since I have done a liver detox. I did a very intense series of them a number of years ago, nearly a decade, and I'm ready to do another one. But this time I want to do it gentle and mellow. I've done my fair share of really intense detoxes, which have a time and a place and they serve me. But right now I'm a mom and I'm a business owner, and I definitely want to stay functional, but also let my body do some healing. And the way that I really like to think about detoxing is we can, like, by taking the pressure, like our bodies naturally detox, but by taking the pressure off of our systems, by like reducing our toxin intake, our body will actually naturally start to detox more. So the idea is not to like actually induce any detoxing, but the idea is to take some toxins out and let the body like do its natural gentle detox. So I just called my friend, I call her Juniper, but her name is Dr. Erin Sharman, and I asked her if she's in, and she's in both to do it with us and also to give some medical. We're going to do some live videos throughout the month. So this video, the whole purpose is just to like get some interest and see who's interested. And so I have not got my opt-in page up. I ran into a couple snags this morning. So for now, if you just email me at my email address, Chandra is in Odyssey, I'll add you to the email list. And the plan is to do it for the month of April. We'll do like a gentle, like maybe cutting something out in the first week, and then maybe like my idea and the way that I run my food program is that you choose your next stage. So I'll do some education around options, and like it's really good to know where you're at and to pick a stage that you feel is really doable for you. And then in the middle 2 weeks, we'll do something that's a little bit more active in the detoxing at whatever stage you're at, and then we'll transition out, because transitions out are also really important. I just this last week cut my caffeine intake in half, which caffeine, processed foods, sugars, alcohol. These are all things that make the liver work extra hard. So intaking less of those helps the liver like be able to let go a little bit more. And so the idea, I'm cutting out, I don't drink. Well, I have like maybe a couple margaritas a year. I really love tequila or mezcal, but it's like a couple times a year. So for me, alcohol is not a big thing. And I don't eat any processed sugar, so also not a big thing. But for me, caffeine is like one of my big loves. So reducing my caffeine intake. I haven't totally decided if I'm going to go all the way to zero, but I'm definitely going to really reduce it. Maybe for that 2 weeks, I'll go to zero. But I want to not do a big caffeine detox, so that's why I'm cutting it down now. So if you're wanting to join me, we can start like easing into the gentle detox. I've really found that gentle is a really nice. I did a year-long microbiome detox last year, and it was very much on the gentle side. It was still intense. I mean, it was still a detox, but it was light. And there's lots of ways that we can support our body through saunas and cold plunges and lemon water and exfoliation. I actually really want to make my little one a salt scrub because she really likes like rough textures on her skin, like scratching nails and stuff. I think she'll really like a salt scrub, but salt scrubs are also really good for detoxing. So let me know if you're interested in this. I would love you to join. I'm going to do it no matter what. And I have the space and capacity to invite you along, and Dr. Sharman's excited. And so yeah, I'm used to the camera lens being on this side, but it's on this side today. So Yeah, tell me in an email, or you can comment below this video and let me know that you're interested in joining us for it's totally free. It's going to be very gentle. It's going to be exactly like where you're at, whatever phase you're at, what you're wanting. It's one of the really big foundations of my program is like there's no have tos or shoulds. It's like, what do you want? Do you want to do a spring cleanse? Are you interested in doing a little bit of a liver detox cleanse? And what do you want to do? What step do you want to take? What shift, what change, what habit change do you want to make? And the idea is that when we do it from want and we really connect to like, how do I want to feel after this meal? How do I want to feel after the month of April? And we build that connection, that desire to what it is that we want, then we have that motivation, we have that energy versus like, I have to eat healthy or I should do a spring cleanse. So that's some of the mental work behind it. I have not totally. This is the first time I've ever done something like this, and that I've done it kind of off the cuff. So I'd be really interested to hear what kind of support you would like. I'm thinking about offering some actually coachings on the mental emotional piece, like what I just talked about with have tos versus want tos. That's some of the internal work because we all have emotions around food. And I'd love to hear if there's any other particular support. I was definitely planning to provide a couple of recipes. I have this liver juice that is so tasty. I honestly cannot wait to have it. I remember drinking it when I did my liver flushes, and I'm not doing liver flushes this time, but I am going to have this juice. It's daikon, green apple, granny apple, sour apple, juiced, and then maybe there's some ginger in there. I don't remember. And then blended with arugula. And it is just this really yummy, like bittersweet. I just really remember loving this juice. And there's another recipe I have to look up. There's a soy lecithin, organic, non-GMO with coconut oil and lemon recipe that is just like ice cream. And I can't wait to make this recipe again. So I'm pretty excited. And yeah, so if you're looking, if you're interested, I'll do some education, I'll offer some coaching, and we'll do some videos, some live videos with Dr. Sharman. So if you have any questions about, from a doctor's perspective, she's incredible. There is a supplement that I am thinking of taking. I haven't totally decided. One of my doctor friends who has issues with his skin, he was consulting with me and he asked me like what was one of the biggest things I did to heal my skin. I used to have, when I was 2 years old, I was head to toe with eczema, and then I still had eczema on my hands through my 20s until I did these like really intense liver flushes. And so I shared that information with him, and I actually had a liver fluke come out of my body, which in a colonic, which was pretty crazy. But he has decided to do some liver flushes, and so he really kind of inspired this. I mean, he added to my inspiration for this. He just did this a couple days ago. He told me that he's got this like liver sauce, and so it's like a supplement that helps your liver dump, and then you take a binder an hour later, because one of the most important things is that when we detox that we don't reabsorb our toxins, because then it's like doesn't really help, and then we feel more shitty and it's like not fun. So the idea is to like make sure that the toxins are going down and out. There are some reasons like that you wouldn't want to do this, like if you're pregnant or if you're breastfeeding or if you're maybe in a really stressful moment in your life, or you maybe have like a really like a compromised liver. There's probably some other things that would like be counter indicative. So if you're one of those, if you're thinking that you might have something that's like, am I okay to liver detox or gentle detox, then feel free to ask me questions, and we could also maybe get Dr. Sharman on here for some questions. And yeah, I am really looking forward to it. One of the things that I've noticed in my own body of why I'm thinking to do this is that my appetite has not been super strong lately, and I am leaning more towards not eating than eating, which to me is a sign that my body is kind of backed up. And so springtime is such a like natural time for our bodies to shed and let go of things, is why it's like springtime is really the best time to do any kind of cleansing. In winter, it's really good to like eat nourishing foods and build, eat like soups and broths and good oils and heavier foods, ideally not processed and, really good, clean, heavy foods. And then springtime is a time to like allow the body to detox and dump and let go. And then yeah. So it's like a really there's a lot of natural energy around for our bodies to detox at this time. So I'm really excited that the timing is lining up that I want to, that it's springtime. I wish the sun was out right now, but it is what it is. And yeah, so let me know in the comments below or send me an email, Chandra is an Odyssey, and let me know if you're interested in joining me. And I'll create a way for us to be in touch. I'll probably send out emails with links to when we're going live, and we'll organize it. I'll organize it. Let me know if you're interested. Okay, bye.